Hi travellers, and welcome to day 6, Stavanger.
Welcome to day 6. I lose track. We are going to Stavanger today, but we stopped in the industrial port, which is just north of there, called Mekjavik. I'm really sorry about the pronunciations of these. I'm not sure how to do it. This morning I've just come out for, again, grab a bit of coffee, a bit of a wander. The ship is absolutely beautiful when it's all lit up at night time. Sunrise is still a little way away today, but there's a little bit upstairs from Edge called the Aquaduck, I think it's called, and it's like a private event space, but you can get up there when it's not booked out, so I thought I'd try and have a look up and see what it looks like. So we shall see. So it's just up past Edge, which means there's a lot of stairs. There's that brilliant Wally and Eva picture behind me as well. Yeah, here's Edge. And if we carry on up, that's a better view. So, this is venue closed. Oh, never mind. Little seating area off the atrium. I guess this is cheaper than having a real fish tank. Ooh. Man, the stairs really take it out of you. Oh dear. Just done a lap of the ship basically. Went for a walk down around the promenade deck, through some of the guest areas whilst they're quiet, and now back up on top deck. Going to take a wander around as we watch the sunrise, and you can see just how beautiful the ship looks with the funnel, and then you've got the adults pool down there, all lit up at night. It looks amazing. But yeah, so I took the steps from deck 4 up to deck 12. Definitely takes about out of you, but definitely the way to burn off some of those cruise calories. I don't know if it's going to come out like, oh yeah, look, there you go. It's a brilliant sunrise that we're getting. It's going to be a good one. It's a bit windy up here, so I don't know if this microphone will cover it enough, but we've been so lucky, touch wood, with the weather this holiday. It hasn't rained once. It's been like warm enough every day, apart from Copenhagen where it was absolutely sweltering. So yeah, I was just like thinking, it looks a bit kind of murky, but the clouds always burnt off pretty early on, so yeah, can't complain. So this is Satellite Falls pool area, and it's got this giant kind of cool tub. I don't think it's hot tub, I won't put it in. It's got these lovely seating areas that are sheltered. But make it out with the Aquaduck down there. Looks awesome. And then down this side is just some more like seats, but it's quieter up here than it is down on the main pool deck. And this is an adults only bit too. And then in there is that's the fancy bit. That's the concierge bit. Not allowed in there. They have their own hot tubs. We did look at the concierge rooms, but they are, I think, because we booked the sailing quite late, they were sold out. But we've looked at them on other sailings, and they are about twice the price, I think, of the balcony rooms. And the balcony rooms are brilliant, so can't complain. Right. Oh look, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the outpost. There's that little room at the top of the front. That's the room you can get for private events. Up the top there, above the teen area. It's all lit up inside. It's just like a nice private event space, I think. Sunrise is looking pretty cool. You know what, I've walked past this mini golf a number of times, so we're at the back of deck 13 now, and it looks awesome. We just have a lot to do, we just haven't had time to do everything on the ship, which is crazy, but hopefully on the final sea day we'll get up here and have a go. Right, so I've got these shoes. I've got these shoes called Allbirds. These are tree runners, I think they're called. So they're like all natural shoes and sustainably sourced and things like that. And they're super comfy, like the most comfortable trainers I wear. I like walking 20,000 steps. I go for runs in them. They're absolutely brilliant, but they have no grip in the wet. Now I've had them a few years, so they have worn down a little bit. So that's part of the reason. But even when you buy them new, like one of the reviews was like, it's like an ice rink. So like this floor isn't. It's damp, but not when you're wearing these shoes. So let's concentrate on that for now. So I think I'm going to treat myself to a nice latte or something from the Cove Cafe this morning. The included coffee is okay, does the job, but just fancier a nice one this morning. So we'll head down there, and we'll probably head back upstairs to watch that beautiful sunrise. Well, pending beautiful. I'm sure it will be there. I just ice skated across this bit of floor. Outside toe lenses for a nice slidey bit of floor around. So another lovely sunrise. Now I'm just going to head back down to the room with a cup of coffee to wake Kate up. So today we are heading, as I say, to Stavanger. We're just going to take a wander around town. That's beautiful. But this morning there is an Art of the Theme show tour around the ship, which I think gives you some like little secrets and design kind of bits and pieces. I love those behind the scenes kind of things. So we're going to hopefully head down and do that. It's beautiful sailing through all the little islands, and like so many of the little ones have tiny little lighthouses on as well. It's really cool.
Modern technology in this space is the wine cabinets. They're all temperature controlled depending on the style and type. Good morning. The style of the wine. I am not the right person to ask. I get a box, so I have no idea. But that's the modern technology. We used to have another bit of modern technology, but unfortunately it cracked. We had a big picture that had a three-dimensional effect when you sat in front of it and took a picture with flash. But now it's just a pretty picture. We can still go look at it, but it doesn't do the 3D thing anymore. But what's cool about it was it only worked at nighttime. So it really, when you took the photo, especially if they did it with the shutters camera options, it was really cool. It totally popped. So what we'll do now is we are going to walk out of Palo. We'll swoop around this way and then exit out this way. As we are going, I want you to look at the ground and look at the ceiling, and I want you to tell me what you think the carpet is and what you think the chandelier is when we leave. Ready? Let's go. Three-dimensional effect. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Have a good day also.
Thank you.
This is the wine that Anton Ego ordered when he reviewed Gusteau's in the movie. And then this one, I can't pronounce it, but it's from
That's what they said in the film.
Can you say it again? Yeah, it's that. And from 1961, this is what, when Chef Skinner was trying to get secrets out of linguine, he got him a little tipsy. This is the wine that he used for that. Now, even crazier facts is this wine, the one I'm talking about now, is $15,000. This wine is $25,000. There's a rumor someone dropped it once, but I can't believe it. But yeah, that's those two wines right here. I'll see you in Paris as well. And then the last thing that I like to talk about on this
Duck. We're gonna go hide this one.
we have a collection of nautical flags on our stateroom hallway carpets that spell something. Does anyone know what they might spell? Disney Dream. Disney Dream. Now, why do I think that's so cool? Because each ship, it says that ship. It says Disney Magic, Disney Wonder, Disney Dream, Disney Fantasy, Disney Wish. I have no idea what's going on. But I think that's kind of the definition of the Disney difference, is that they had this generic carpet for all 4 of those ships. But they took the time to make each vessel have a different carpet for a detail that only a real true seafarer would know. And I think that's really cool, is that they were taking time to pay homage to such a cool tradition and such a staple of working at sea that nobody really notices. And I get chills just thinking about it, I don't know. But that's one of my favorite things on board, is that tiny piece of carpet that says Disney Dream. Now we're gonna head down one more level. We are going to go to the adult. The inspiration behind this, I think you can assume, is got it, yes. A skyline, an actually moving skyline, which makes it really, really cool. You can see that the lights are flickering. And some of our different skylines, you can see cars drive by. And there's a vicious rumor, I think, in Rio de Janeiro, that there's Jedis in one of the windows. Is it a Jedi? Is it a man in a robe? You decide. Right now, I believe we're in Paris. Yes, we're in Paris, and then we go to New York City. From New York City to Hong Kong, then Chicago, and then Rio de Janeiro are the skylines that we go through. This is our martini bar, and for each different city skyline comes unique martini options. So the joke is, these were all in my script, they're my favorite part. The joke is that, wow, you can travel the world, and look, Ma, no jet lag. But here's the thing, if you really travel the world, and if you sample all those martinis in the morning, you will most certainly have jet lag. Welcome to Ping. This is our champagne piano bar on board the Disney Dream. I really like this space. You can see a lot of nods to champagne. You can see champagne flutes are the light fixtures with a pearlescent kind of theme to them. Behind the bar, the champagne bottles are angled a certain way in order to have the lighting effect and the glass blown lights. to give the illusion of a bunch of popping champagne bubbles. And you'll see the mirror behind it to make it look like even more popping champagne bubbles. Also, if you look into the wall, I'm trying to see if we can spot one. In the different bubbles, oh, there's one. Can you see it? There's one. So every so often while you're sitting here enjoying your champagne, you look to the wall and you say, oh my gosh, I think I just saw a pink elephant on parade. No, it's not the champagne talking. It's an effect. Are you ready for my joke?
Yes.
When you're inside pink, it's supposed to feel like you're in a popping pink champagne bubble. How romantic, how glamorous. Maybe this is the perfect place to pop the question. All right.
Am I going to catch a pink elephant? Got it. Just about. Fancy glasses.
Those 540 different vendors came from 32 different countries worldwide. So that means during the ship build in Stavanger, Germany, 22,000 people came to Germany at some point to assist in the building of the Disney dream. Isn't that
This tour is really good. We have been told that we have to shout caboose when the last people. Let's say. When we're the last people in, we have to shout caboose. So, we're in evolution. Caboose! Duck hiding, which will reappear shortly. Let's get a photo of it. And here she comes, having successfully hidden the duck. This is beautiful, this port. On that side. The other side's like an industrial port.
Distraught and disappointed that they were not finding the right color, then all of a sudden, a woman named Monica entered the room in stilettos with a martini. They stopped, they looked up, and they said, Monica, we need your pants! Because the color of her pants was the color they wanted for our Disney hull, which is a deep, deep, dark, rich blue color. So an exchange happened in some fashion. They took Monica's pants and they sent them to the paint company. So the name of our ship's color is Monica Blue for the sacrifice of her pants. All right, now feel free to come in close to the rail. Hi, Dale.
We'll see you soon, friends.
Hi, Chip and Dale. We're on a tour.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
And that's Chip and Dale.
Oh, hi. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
You guys.
You're going to go have some dinner,
You
breakfast.
gotta go back to cooking?
Yes,
Ah.
exactly. Yes.
Thank you.
Muffins. Okay. This is my favorite door of the Walt Disney Theater. What? Why? Because it is the least busy door on board. Now that sounds like a negative, but it's actually a positive. Because this door does not have a hallway in front of it, nobody really gathers right here. So this is never has a long line. So for example, for Beauty and the Beast, I was downstairs. It took 5 minutes for everybody to come in from that line. Deck 4, 30 seconds for everybody that's waiting here to come in. So it's a good door to use for any of those Disney's Believe when it comes up. If you want to make sure that you have a really great seat for Disney's Believe, gather at this door, because if you're all right taking the steps, once you enter to the right-hand side, there's a staircase that goes down to deck 3. So you can like cut that whole line. So a big question that was asked to many people when when Disney Cruise Line was released was, what do you think Walt would think of Disney Cruise Line? My favorite answer came from a gentleman named Michael Eisner. He said, and I quote, "To be on a great ship, in a great ocean in the middle of a star-filled night is as close to magic as there ever is." And I think that's a really good way to uniquely talk about Disney Cruise Line, is the fact that you can talk to a turtle while you eat dinner. You can watch Mickey in a sequined suit jacket dance in 90-degree heat. You can watch a child meet 5 Disney princesses over the course of 30 minutes. You can see the Beast transform into a prince in the Walt Disney Theater. You can watch a movie premiere. You do all these really magical, cool things on board a Disney cruise ship that you can't do anywhere else. And then at night, when it's quiet, you can go outside to the top deck and look up and just see tons of stars. Which for me, it's cheesy, but for me, I think about that maybe for you and your family in this moment in time, maybe this is the happiest place on earth. I don't know, I might be biased. But I'm gonna stick around for as long as you like if you have any questions at all. But for now, go out, enjoy your day in this beautiful Port of Mekjavik. My name is Samantha, and this was our Art of the View Show tour. Thank you for coming.
Finished the tour called the Art of the Theme Show, I think. Just trying to remember what it was called then. Really interesting, really good fun. Samantha was our host and she did a great job of making it funny and taking us to lots of different bits of ship and lots of different bits of information. I've chucked a few clips in, so you should see them. We are now just going to head up to breakfast and then off into Stavanger.
2 hours later.
So we just got on the shuttle bus to go into Stavanger. I think we've waited about an hour to get off. There wasn't many buses. It was a bit confusing what the issue was. It was very hot waiting inside. Then we stood outside for about half an hour waiting. But we're on our way now. Just hopefully we can get back. So this is the other ship that's in town, the Ida. One of the Ida ships. And I think this is the reason we have to catch a shuttle bus. But that's okay. This is a huge ship. So the staff in Strandvuda souvenir are very lovely. And the selection in there is huge. In there is huge, so you can get everything that you need from a gift point of view. And it's right on the wharf. So this is lovely here. However, it's a little bit warmer than I expected. I had to roll up my jeans. I didn't plan ahead. They didn't say it was going to be like quite this warm. But that's my fault for not checking. Yeah. There's a trattoria over there. Maybe not Alforno. There's a bar there called Fish and Cow, which maybe is the sister restaurant to Cowfish at Universal. Who knows? So I found this lovely little bar right on the harbour, called Villa 22. That lets you order on an app. So I have 2 beers, like a fruity one and then just a standard lager kind of one. Oh, it is fruity. Oh, that is nice, isn't it? Not overly fruity, but nice and refreshing. It's a very warm day. Yes, cheers. I might be able to see this, but this drink comes in a very good glass. So it's got a little etched horse and cart on there, and then there's a strangely flat bit on the front. And it's very tasty. I definitely recommend the Friedenlund. Wow, that was a very nice stop in that bar. It wasn't cheap. I think I worked out as £23 for 2 beers. They were nice beers though, and the view was lovely too. I guess you pay a premium for where you're sitting. I'm just going to take a wander around the rest of town now. It's not very big here, but it's very pretty. And then we'll probably head back to the boat in not too long because of the difficulties with the port buses. We don't want to get caught out or anything like that. And we go grab some lunch probably on the ship. And a nice trip to the spa again. Brilliant. The Swan sent like one envoy up here to barter for food. It didn't work though because they're all just drifting off now. They are coming to us though. We don't have any food, so we should leave. Swans are vicious. Hey, you're beautiful though. There's a cool little market on today as well with all that like handmade stuff. Very cool. Starbucks time. You just missed some beautiful singing there, but right, we're just heading back to the bus to get back to the boat now. It's been a lovely morning in Stavanger, very sunny, nice chill beer. Now it's time to get back to the boat and get something to eat. Off we go. Fingers crossed, not too long of a wait for the bus. We've got a really cool like glass walkway at the top of the glass lift. Nowhere near as much of a wait for the bus on the way back. Back on the boat, they checked our IDs getting back on the boat. They came on board the bus and made sure everyone's cruise ID matched their driving licence or passport that they'd taken. First time that's ever happened to us, but I guess it's good security at least. And now we're off to catch some lunch at the buffet. So back on the ship, as I say, it was much easier getting back. And now we've gone to Cabanas, had some lunch, and then we just got changed into swimwear and are walking around the boat. Gonna have a little lap around the promenade deck, then, I don't know, go to the pool, relax, mini golf, coffee, fun things, relaxing ship things, next to this giant industrial port. We sat outside at Cabanas and it was like crazy noisy with all the industrial, like, you know, that was like a metal recycling plant. Very, very loud. So we've had a lovely time relaxing by the satellite pool. Lovely, it's not a hot tub, but it's not cold either. It's kind of like moderately warm, but nice and relaxing. Very quiet out there, plenty of loungers around, much cooler than the main deck. And now we are much quieter than the main deck. Oh, that was close. Kale's almost walked into some glass. And now we're going to go on the Aquaduck. Ready? Successful Aquaduck trip. It was about a 10-minute wait. Not bad at all, even though it said like 20, so it didn't take long. Sorry, I've got the loudest flip-flops in the world. But now we're going to warm up in the spa. Ooh. It's Dole Whip time.
That's right, just keep you warm, eh, brother? See, this is the best to make.
Dole Whip time. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's like a Dole Whip float, isn't it? The pineapple juice. just like the Polynesian makes. Mmm. Oh, Stavanger. So, after a lovely relaxing spa and watching sail away from the balcony, we have decided to go happy hour hunting. Apparently it's still, well, I think it's still happy hour. Oh, that's terrible lighting. In Currents. That was weird, the door opened before we got there. Which we think is forward on deck 13. Left. It's bright out here. So we're gonna, oh, that's still quite breezy though. So we're gonna see how we go with that. It's beautiful. Oh, we catch Coco as well. In the funnel vision. People still going around the aqueduct at this time. It's really windy.
But when you play music, you mean people fall in love with
Okay, look at the fun.
He started movies. He had the coolest guitar. He could fly.
That's quite a camber on that boat.
But my
Rose does sound nice. Rose's got rose wine with Cointreau and strawberry. So we braved the wind for happy hour. Got our cocktails, but it's too windy. So we've come inside and we're going to go downstairs. Collect our DVC gift. Probably go to the pub. And then it's pretty much dinner time. Royal Palace tonight. Yeah, Royal Palace tonight. So see how that goes. It dinged. I think it's a lie. I don't think there's a lift. Ah, now it dinged. So, had a lovely time at dinner. Hang on. Yes, so, as I was saying, had a lovely time at dinner. Then we headed down to Evolution. There was some game show, which was really funny. And then there was the guy who played Gaston, did a little set of Disney songs. His voice was incredible. Really, really good fun. So, highly recommend it if you get the opportunity to see that. Now out here, as you can hear, it's super foggy. The foghorn's going off every 5 minutes. It looks really cool though. Mulan's playing. Very windy. Does look very cool. Something a bit different, isn't it? These shoes are slipped again. So tomorrow is our last day on the ship. It's a sea day, so we're going to have a nice relaxing start. Maybe grab breakfast in one of the restaurants and just take it easy. A bit more in the spa, and the pool, etc. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, leave any questions you have in the comments, and subscribe to see all the future content. Happy travels!